Where did we last leave our journey? Ah, here it is. Last we left off, our main characters, Skaaymon and Whimsy, along with Prince Botsvar Telravik Azar IV, found their way towards the Fire Crossing with a new prisoner on board known as Yang Olidark, also known as Fraldarius, a spy hired by Koeon Firechild to spy upon the elemental plane of Earth, who, during his missions, discovered a ring of traitors within the elemental plane of fire. Intent on delivering this message to Prince Botsvar, he stumbled upon the party, told them as much as he could, while asking them to take him to the Emblem of Flames, where he hopes to meet with the prince. Unaware that the member of the party they were hiding from him was the very prince. They approached the bridge of the Fire Crossing, but as they arrived, they were told the bridge was closed and to turn around, that it was infested, until Telravik revealed himself and offered to assist. The party traversed the bridge until they encountered a number of strange creatures, which just so happened to be the very same fire snakes that Whimsy had read about, that she had thought they would be encountering earlier in their journey, seemingly awoken by the war. The party managed to befriend these creatures and arrived in the city of the Fire Crossing, where they got a room. However, the night was interrupted as Whimsy dropped the floor out from beneath them, waking everyone up and sending everyone into a panic. They got another room and then left to sleep in the truck. As they rest for the night. Yang brings up his concerns with Telravik that Whimsy may have been involved with the room collapsing, suggesting a truth spell be used to draw out the truth from her. Telravik seemed less than agreeable to this course of action, but only time will tell what happens next. As morning comes and you all awaken, what do you do?
Are we not doing the watches?
Oh,
thought we did, because they had the watch.
I thought we did go over the watches.
We did?
Because that's when, or I don't remember if Telly and Yang had first watch or second watch. I thought they had second.
I don't remember doing a watch. I don't think
because
Telly...
that's when Yang brought it up to Telly that he thinks that was during their watch. I just don't remember if Skaaymon's was first or second, so if they did that before waking him up again, or if he had already done his watch and gone to sleep.
I mean, there's one quick, easy way to figure this out. One moment.
We go
I
to
I was
the
about to
receipt.
say, I
to the
don't think I
logs.
have Alzheimer's yet, but
latest session goes up 1 p.m. tomorrow,
Fuck.
oh, unfortunate.
which means
Yeah, because
I can check it, but I will.
you have the receipt.
Yeah, give me a second to pull that up.
Yeah, she'll do it herself as well, and probably. Oh no! Oh no,
The
not
fact that you
me!
can hear it coming
No,
through.
not me!
The
No,
fact that you can
no.
hear it coming through the mic.
She got the idea at all. Just make herself
Kind of meta shit is this?
Oh no.
Wow, I wonder, has anyone used spells? He's used one. A spell.
I'm turning Talon down. I'm sorry. I can't.
I can't handle hearing myself. No.
Yeah. Kind of bring this up in character. I'm alright with staying up, taking watch with you guys get some actual rest. Certainly, at least one of you is definitely gonna need it. The other two.
Love how all three of us have, or at least verbally mentioned having the same insecurity of hearing our own voices on recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nope, I'm not dealing with that shit.
I can stay up. I'll keep watch. Yeah, him.
I'll be right back. Give me just a moment.
I'm not gonna go through the entire scene because that would be 9 minutes of just. But it's very clear. Skaaymon was proposing taking. Skaaymon was planning to stay up all night. Skaaymon took first watch. Yang and Telly took second.
Okay, because I was debating on having Skaaymon just not wake up the other two. I do remember this now.
I don't think Whimsy
But
was
he did.
part of a watch. I think she slept through the
No.
whole night.
She wasn't.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, we did do watches. We did watches last week.
So did he just not mention? Because I remember at the end of
Did
last
he not
thing, you were
mention Whimsy?
yeah, because we were planning on doing that for the watch, and then yeah.
Doing what for the watch?
Him mentioning
that Whimsy might have been the cause of it.
He did.
He did. He did.
During his watch with Telly.
Ayla, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I do not remember that. I do not remember that at all.
You do, though.
No, we don't remember it. I mean, it could have happened, but we...
Tori, in the thing you sent, yesterday, in Stars and Wishes, you pointed out him mentioning, assuming truth spell, that Telly could cast a truth spell. That happened during the watch, while he was talking about...
That was whenever we were talking about setting up watches. We hadn't actually went to it yet. I mean, if you don't want to go over it, we don't have to do it. It's fine. It's fine. I just.
We can skip to morning. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I remember this conversation happening.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can skip to morning.
Because I remember you playing Telly as really against the idea that Whimsy might have something to do with that.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember it at all, but that does seem accurate, so...
I mean, I definitely remember
I just had that part deleted from our brain.
I guess. I mean, I remember, I don't know. Like, I remember, like, at the end of last session, we were like, oh yeah, we'll start next session with the watches. Like,
It's okay, Tori. We can.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. We can just watch the end of it, the end of the episode, tomorrow, and make ourselves remember what happened. We're just crazy, and it's weird that it's happening to both of us. So, next morning, who is in charge of this? We already don't. We already asked that, and we don't know. Never mind. Sorry. I imagine Telly and Skaaymon would probably wake up pretty early. How soon does Yang wake up? God.
Well, I mean, if you guys were taking the second watch, you guys would be awake.
Oh, right. I'm dumb. Okay. Then I feel like honestly, Telly would after Skaaymon is up and fairly shortly after Skaymon's up, Telly would wake up Whimsy, not letting Whimsy sleep the day away
Fair enough.
for a few reasons. Whimsy, Telly will gently go to shake Whimsy's shoulder. Hey, Whimsy. Whimsy. Whimsy.
What? What?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be careful. It's time to get up. We have to get a move on.
Ready?
I know, I'm sorry. I tried to let you sleep in as long as I could. But you also need to eat food.
Oh yeah, that is true. We'll kind of like slap her stomach a little bit. Like, I would be dead without you, like for real. Well, I can't die, but I would be semi-dead.
Whimsy, you should really take care of yourself. I mean, I'm not going to be around you forever. You gotta learn to keep track of your own meals.
Telly, you'll be with me forever, you big silly head. I'll make sure of it.
He's just going to look over at the other two, slightly concerned.
Skaaymon just kind of meets his eyes and then kind of shakes his head while mouthing, "See what I have to deal with?"
I mean, we'll always be friends, but there will definitely be times where we are separated.
I mean, I guess, but like only temporarily.
Yeah, temporarily. After all, we both have our own missions and objectives to do, you know.
Well, speaking of, we should probably go and see whatever loser is running this place.
Well, okay, we don't necessarily know that they're a loser, but yes, we should definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
They could be one of the good ones.
Maybe.
I would recommend caution.
Oh, definitely. Always. All right. Telly will, I feel like, honestly, right now, due to the situation, and he's being not as giving Whimsy everything he's not bending over backwards right now for Whimsy because he's still unsure if Whimsy was the cause of last night. But he doesn't, so even if it's like a subconscious thing, he just gives her rations from the thing and doesn't go seeking out cheese today. We have to move quickly. Here. We can get better food later on.
Rations? Did they run out of cheese?
I haven't had a time to go get cheese. We need to move.
Fine. Do we get a long rest?
Yes. Yeah. You can all mark down long rest.
We all get a mark down long rests.
Yes.
I mean, we did purposely wake up later in the morning, late morning, so that we could get long rests.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very glad I've learned to not mark down long rests until after it has been confirmed that we wake up after a long rest, because there was multiple times where I've had to go back and fix that because we didn't actually get a full long rest. Not in this campaign, but in others, and luckily I've learned that in time for this shit.
Mm-hmm. But yes, you all get long rests.
All right.
And I assume you're making your way for the city hall?
Yep.
Okay. You make your way to the tall, kind of towering building that rises over the rest of the city, connected with kind of interconnecting bridges all the way to the exterior wall. The spire rises much higher than any other building, peaked with a mark of a bronze star. As you enter the building, you see no guards on the exterior, which definitely strikes you as an interesting choice. Inside you see a young man, skin ashen gray with kind of what look like fire red markings over his body as he glances up at you and smiles. Greetings, how can I help you?
Telly will take this opportunity to step a bit closer, and he'll say, I'm Botsvar Telravik Azar IV, and I am here to speak to whoever's in charge.
Just a moment, then. You see they kind of pull a book from their waist, kind of flip through a few pages before they kind of move their hand in an arcane gesture. Their eyes light up in this beautiful kind of bright orange as they say, Duke Bren, the prince is here to see you. He's on his way down.
Did they say Duke Bren?
Yes.
Are we fighting a wizard?
Duke Bren.
Originally, I heard bread. So
Oh, okay.
I had to clarify.
Of course, there's me going, what are we speaking to a wizard?
A wizard. I believe that was last
There could be another one. Especially, Bren and fire.
It's a reference to... Bina's making a reference to Caleb Widogast from hit...
There we go.
Hit TV show The Mighty Nine.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
This is not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
If only.
That'd be crazy.
Not sponsored, but that is at least partially inspiration.
Yeah.
What's inspiration? We don't get any of that here.
I give you one anti-inspiration now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Your next,
Anti-inspiration.
Your next roll, you have to make it disadvantage.
Okay, I'll mark that down.
No, don't actually.
But I want it.
That would be great.
Is there anything you guys do while you wait for the Duke to make his way down?
Your mom. I'm sorry.
Did Yang fix his face so that he's
Yes.
not
Yes.
obviously
That's crazy.
Yang did fix his face.
But it's racist when Telly says it.
Yes. Yes, it is. Absolutely, that's how this works.
I'm preemptively opening my dice.
Probably a smart idea.
That way I don't have to struggle with it. Wait, hold on. This is the dice that might be... Can I take a moment to go get another d20, actually? Because this is the dice that I think might be
Yeah,
fucking
you do.
up.
Toki sabotage.
The one that might be weighted.
Yeah, so give me a moment. I'm gonna go find another d20.
Yeah, no worries. Let's maybe not get cursed dice when you're probably about to do a task for a Duke. I mean, given how the tasks have gotten harder and harder as you've gone, probably want something that's not cursed. What about the rest of you? Skaaymon, Whimsy, anything you guys are doing while you're waiting?
Skaymon's looking around, but isn't doing much. He's just kind of getting a look at his surroundings.
Fair enough. Whimsy?
Not really much of anything, no.
Okay, I'm back with bad news.
Do you not have any other dice?
I have a shit ton of other dice, but they're all in my room, in my closet, and there's a bunch of baby stuff in front of the closet.
Oh no.
So, guess I'm digitally rolling.
Okay, fair enough.
Kind of sad I don't have the collect, but it's okay.
Telly, is there anything you're doing while you wait for the Duke?
So hearing that name, can Telly recall any information about this person?
Roll a history check.
All right. Fuck. That's gonna be a no. Maybe I should just use the weighted. That is going to be a whopping 9.
9. The name sounds vaguely familiar. You feel like you should know him, but nothing's coming to mind.
Must not be one of the important ones. You know, I just realized Telly totally has guidance.
Mm-hmm.
God, can I guidance that, or would that change nothing?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I mean, guidance is a D4, right? The
Yeah.
highest you'd be able to get from then would be a 13. Might help
Well,
you a
it's
bit.
12.
You got a 12 total?
Yeah, 12 total now.
Okay. You don't remember a duke named Bren, but you remember your mother talking about a general named Bren Sunchild. You don't remember much about him, though.
Either that actually sounds familiar to me, or it's just because all the names blend together. Out of character.
I do not believe you've heard of Bren Sunchild yet.
Okay.
You've heard of General Firechild.
That might be the one.
But I don't think there's been a Sunchild yet. Let me just double check my notes. Yeah, I am not seeing a Sunchild in my notes other than Bren.
It's okay. I'm crazy.
Other than General Sunchild. You remember a general by the name of Bren Sunchild, but you don't remember anything about him, and you don't remember him becoming a duke, so you're not sure. But a couple minutes later, you hear the ding of an elevator, and a man, ashen gray skin, and various fire red markings that go from kind of a dull crimson to like glowing yellow the closer to his chest they get, donned in golden armor with a spear held in hand as he approaches. He smiles as he sees you and says, "Your Highness," as he drops to a knee and bows to you. "It is an honor to have you here."
Is bowing a typical thing that they... No one else has bowed to a, like, full-on drop to a knee.
It is a sign of the utmost respect.
Okay. I feel like, unfortunately for Telly, this doesn't really ever happen. He takes a moment to just, like, stand there awkwardly, not quite sure what's happening, then realizing it, he kind of gestures for him to stand up.
The Duke will stand.
It is a pleasure to be here.
"I am Duke Bren Sunchild." He offers a hand. "I fought alongside your father for a few years."
Well, you can call me Telravik. And Telly will go and shake his hand. You fought with my father?
"I did. Agamemnos was one of the greatest commanders I've ever had the pleasure of serving under. And he spoke of nothing more than how much he wished he could come home to you."
Oh. I hope that one day he can.
"So you don't believe he's dead, then?"
I do not. I think he's still out there.
"He's far too strong to let some dirtbags get the best of him."
I'll agree with that. Fortunately, that is something that we must simply trust that he will come back from. And in the meantime, prepare for other things.
Of course. To what do I owe the pleasure of your presence?
Well, Telly actually takes a moment to look the Duke up and down. Have you not heard?
I have heard that you've been traveling this way, passing through cities.
Well, that is true. I am, due to the circumstances, I have been tasked with rallying support. Should the need arise that I ascend.
The fire crossing is behind you, unquestionably, Your Highness.
Telly's a bit unsure because usually, like, they invoke the challenges and everything. But, he takes a moment before asking. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is there... this might be a bit... Do you have a task that needs done or doing or something to, I don't know, prove my worth?
If you are even a fraction of the man your father is, you do not need to earn my respect, but I suppose we did recently have an infestation on the bridges. Were you not involved in thwarting that?
Oh, yes. My companions and I have actually... We're looking at brokering a deal between the... Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it was an infestation. They are people in their own right. And we're hoping to actually help them rebuild. It is tragic what happened to both sides. There were losses to both sides, and we are hoping to remedy that. They will be a powerful ally.
The Duke nods. Then I believe you have already completed a task for the city.
Glad to hear it. Forgive me for asking. Oh.
No,
Go ahead.
Ask your question first, Your Highness.
How long have you held your post here?
I've held this post for 5 years.
Oh, that makes a bit more sense. Sorry, I usually am kept up to date on everything. I actually did not know much about you. And last I heard, you were a general. Congratulations.
To be perfectly honest, I'd rather be on the field. But I was gravely wounded. My father called me back, and then he was assassinated by the enemy.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's quite all right, but although I am fit to fight once more, the city needs someone to rule it.
Your people do need you now. I understand what that's like. I believe you had something you wished to ask.
Yes, if you could look into a small issue for me. We recently got a batch of new ABS bots to support the war effort, and they went missing.
Missing? Where? What's their last known location?
They were last seen just north of here, in the wastelands. It's made travel between the Fire Crossing and the City of Stones difficult. Not impossible, but impossible without guards.
I'm sure my group and I can definitely look into that.
It's a battalion of them. I think something's gone wrong with their code. I've had a few of my engineers attempt to work out a solution. If possible, I suspect most of them are just following the orders of the commander, but he reaches into a pouch at his side and pulls out a USB drive. If you could plug this into the head of the commander bot. He holds it out to you. It should rewrite the programming, reinstate the original code.
If that does happen, we should still have it brought back here so that it can be looked into, so that we can look into why it went awry.
If you need to decommission them, by all means.
I would hope we can at least salvage it, but this is a massive risk, leaving them with just being the codes rewritten. We need to figure out why this happened as well.
The safety of the travelers is more important than anything else, but if you can salvage them intact, that would be preferable. Is there anything the city can do for you, Your Highness?
Telly goes to say no, but then he takes a moment and thinks. And feeling a bit guilty about earlier, knowing that he was kind of in the wrong for that, he'll look over to Whimsy and just ask, "Can I get some cheese, please?"
Some cheese? I suppose we could spare some.
One of my companions, needs cheese. It will help keep them in top shape.
I can put together a full feast if you'd like.
We may also want to bring up what happened during the night. Just a thought.
What happened?
Okay, but don't let that distract from like the cheese.
I feel like
Oh,
this
that needs to be an entire bill. Thank you, Telly, by the way. You're like amazing.
Telly didn't want to bring that up just in case, because like he's still like trying to work out like, was this an assassination attempt? Was this his fault for leaving the door unlocked? Like, he's still trying to sort through what exactly happened, but after Skaaymon says that, he'll nod. That is right. We were potentially attacked while staying in the city overnight. It didn't... The situation was a bit weird, to be honest.
Assassins in our walls?
And I don't necessarily know if it was assassins. They might have been thieves looking to steal something. None of us were necessarily grievously injured, but while we were staying at, insert the name of the place we were staying at because I forget. While we were staying there, our floor collapsed. And you might potentially get reports of this. It was us, and we don't know why it happened, but something to take note of.
Interesting. Do you know anything else?
It was a magical sources were detected inside the room. That seemed to have been the cause of the collapse.
I see. Yang kind of clears his throat. It seemed to be through the use of some sort of conjuration or transmutation spell, though I sensed no traces of any conjuration magic. The caster didn't teleport in or out.
Telly doesn't want to admit that he left the door unlocked. So, like, he'll kind of clear his throat. There are many ways for someone to have gotten in. It's possible that whatever they were originally looking for, they didn't find, because none of us had anything missing.
Your Highness, I am so sorry that this occurred within our walls.
If it was not your fault, then you've nothing to be sorry for.
I will.
Skaaymon has been watching this guy for any, like, sort of hints of guilt or annoyance of it failing.
I don't know, he seems to have a bit of a hero worship issue going on.
I don't know, guys. I think he was the one who collapsed it.
Hell, you said insight?
Yeah.
Natural 20 for 28.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
You have such a good insight.
28.
You asked me why I had said try wisdom. I'm a ranger. That's a spell.
He certainly seems surprised more than anything that this occurred. There's no sign of guilt or annoyance in his face, just regret that this happened within his city.
Fair.
Okay.
It's probably best that we do get a move on to finish this quickly. A full feast is not necessary, but some food would be pleasant, I believe.
Understood. I will... can we get food for the prince and his companions? Yes, sir. The person behind the desk kind of darts off. The ABS bots, they were new models. I suppose ABS isn't the model name. They're... what was it? The AW bots? The Airwalkers, I think? They're more agile than a standard ABS bot. Just do be cautious.
We will.
A moment.
Airwalkers, do they float?
They... I think they do. Sometimes.
Oh.
I don't think they
Really?
fly. I think they... I don't know how it works. I'm sorry.
That sounds like a delight. Okay.
Is there anything else? Any supplies that you require?
My character, I can't think of anything. Any suggestions, anyone?
I don't think so. I think we kind of overstocked supplies last time. So.
Mm-hmm.
Does the wizard need anything?
Is that an in-question character to Yang?
That was not Telly's voice, if there was.
That is true. That was not Sully's voice. Yang doesn't speak up, but he might have something if you ask him.
Okay. Telly would turn to Yang and do you need anything for your spell components?
I mean, a general restock would be nice. Though a lot of the components aren't easily accessible here. I can hold out with what I still have.
If there's anything that we can get you, that they might have, best get it while
I suppose
you can.
You don't happen to have any available sulfur, do you? We have plenty of sulfur.
Fireplane, sulfur. I don't think that's a lacking amount.
I can get you some sulfur. And clay? We have some. I don't know if it's enough for you, but any amount is better than nothing. Understood. As he smiles. Shall I go fetch the components for your companion, wizard?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
He nods and turns and walks off, leaving you alone.
I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Food is ready and I need to grab some.
You're good. As he walks out, Yang kind of turns his attention to Whimsy and Skaaymon. Was it just me, or does he seem odd?
Very worshipping idols like.
It felt more like overcompensation to me.
That too.
Maybe he just has a small dick.
Well, did you know they would overcompensate for people that would know that?
His spear seemed pretty big too. But
Skaaymon, can you not just like look at someone and get like the little dick energy?
I have, and yet I've been vetoed every single time I've tried pointing that out. And then we get people like, whatever the fucking preacher was. What the fuck was his name? The one from the water plane that showed up in the airplane. Who the fuck was that again? The weird dragon creature. It doesn't matter. Either way. I've pointed it out before, and then gotten vetoed, so.
Well, that's just because you don't know like me.
Sure.
I mean,
Seriously, what the
you
fuck
know,
was
Telly is like pretty hot. Maybe the guy just has it out for him. Like, in that way.
I mean, it sounds like he fought alongside the prince's father. Would that not be odd? To have a thing for your comrade's son?
Why would it?
The maturity difference?
Could have also had a thing for his father. People get weird about that sometimes.
I mean, I don't really think it's that weird. Have you never, do you not know, stories? Like, really, really old thousands of year people get with people who are, fucking 20 years old? You don't think there's a maturity difference? It's still hot. Like, literally, who cares?
One, fiction. Two, it's still creepy.
It's not just fiction. It happens in real life, all the time. I think it's creepy. I think it's quite hot.
Yeah, I mean, you think whatever you'd like to think.
It's also, like, I mean, the Arbiter, it sounded like he spoke of the prince often. He wouldn't have known his son as anything less than an infant. So, I don't know, that just seems strange to me.
I mean, there is still a good chance that he would have spoken about his son a lot. May not have ever known him, but that doesn't mean that he's not still trying to fight to get back. Still cares to, I don't know. There could also be. I highly doubt there was much communication, if any. But
that's not what I meant. If the Duke did have a thing for the prince, that, I don't know, hearing about someone as an infant and then that seems...
Yeah.
Everyone was an infant. Like, you see people's baby pictures, but it doesn't mean you don't think they're hot now. I think you're just kind of weird.
Perhaps I'm paranoid.
I mean, I didn't see him look like he was either behind the weird floor falling out, or if, like, it didn't seem like he was upset that Telly had survived. So,
I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
yeah. But also, he's still very worshipping idols, like, whether or not that is Telravik or his father. So, there's a good chance that he's not.
Well, either way, whether the Duke can or cannot be trusted, we know there are many traitors within these ranks, and we should be careful about who we choose to trust.
Yeah, probably. That's usually how it works.
And what about these bots, these Airwalker bots? Does it not seem odd to you that they would seemingly go rogue?
It is a bit odd. Or, well, not necessarily odd, but definitely coincidental.
I mean, they are programmed to listen to the commands of their superiors. Could someone have changed the programming of these bots?
Definitely. Question is who? I think we might have a few, well, at least a little bit of an idea as to who.
Yeah, that one seems pretty obvious.
What do you mean?
There could be, well, we are aware of who our enemy is.
it'd be kind of more weird if we didn't know, like, we literally, ears listening or whatever, but, like, we literally have the name of who it is, and, who it is more than capable, so kinda cut and paste, kinda obvious.
If they're doing this, though, how many others have they corrupted? Is this the first time, or... We need to be careful and figure out how they're doing this.
I agree. A few moments later, the person from behind the desk returns with a collection, like a few kind of boxes, and will hand them to you. Here is some food for the road.
Wait, I thought we were gonna get a feast. We're just getting a to-go meal?
Whimsy, I said that we can't have a full feast. We need to get moving. We can have a feast after, okay? But we should best figure out exactly how or why this is happening. Get the problem dealt with first, and then we can have a feast, okay?
Okay, I guess that'll still keep me alive until then.
A few moments later, the Duke returns and hands a small satchel to Yang. Best of luck with the bots.
Thank you. We will have this problem dealt with. And with that, I think Telly's... Oh, go ahead.
He gives you another bow and says, "Thank you, Your Highness."
I'm just doing my duty to my people. And he will turn away and... Well, I guess we're going to hunt down some bots now.
All right. Are you taking the truck?
Yes.
Alrighty. You all kind of climb into the truck. The destination being northwards. And you begin to travel. Is there anything you'd like to do while you are traveling? And can I have a survival check from whoever is trying to track down these bots?
All right,
I imagine if we're driving, it'd just be probably Telly, right? I mean, the rest of us are keeping an eye out, I imagine, but...
There is a spot on top of the vehicle, right? Like, we've established this. There's like a weapon up there, but you can just kind of sit up there while it's driving. Okay, Skaaymon would be up there if we're tracking things, so he would be keeping an eye out.
Gotcha.
What is your survival?
Mine is +8.
Do we both want to roll, or?
I mean, I feel like we should, considering one of us is outside and up, the other one is driving, and it doesn't make much sense for us to be able to help each other.
That's
If we were
kind of
both
what I was
in
thinking.
front,
Yeah.
then it would make sense, but since we're in 2 separate areas, it doesn't.
Motherfucker. Tally can't see shit.
19.
19. And Telly?
10.
10.
Oh, fun.
Okay. Whimsy, you're not rolling?
This is just the perception.
Mm-hmm.
That is...
Survival, sorry, not perception.
Oh. 14.
Okay. You all keep your eye out for any sign of these creatures. Is there anything that you would like to do while you are keeping your eyes out?
I don't think so. I think every so often Skaaymon will like check in to make sure Yang's not being harassed.
Is Yang being harassed?
It has better things to do, like spotting some clinkers right now, so no, she's not harassing him.
Fair enough. Okay. You move out of the city, then off the road, over a volcanic wasteland. Though there is no magma or spewing lava, the volcanic rock makes for very bumpy terrain. A terrain that the vehicle you are driving in is specifically designed to counteract. But even so, even with these designs, it is not the most comfortable ride. Nor is the view very pretty. Dull red stone rolling for miles. You see some creatures along the way, a few modern fire snakes, a few kind of strange ooze creatures, these kind of black tar-like things that move, almost like some sort of slime. You see a number of primal elementals that watch you carefully. And Skaaymon, you begin to think about these bots. You close your eyes and imagine for a second you're back in the forest of the Shadowfell, trying to remember what it was like to hunt predators like this. Creatures would often steer clear of them, and they'd have to move base to base, den to den, slowly encroaching on your territory as they consumed all of the food in one particular area. So your immediate instinct is to look towards where there are less wildlife. But it can't be too far from the road either. The Duke said that they made travel difficult. So you kind of gently guide Telly to stay at least where you can see the road, even if it's off in the distance. And as you travel through this bland landscape, moving up and down hills of this volcanic rock, cooled and solidified into what almost looks like granite, but definitely isn't. You realize, Skaaymon, the direction that you are headed right now, you have seen less and less of the wildlife, as if it's been fleeing from some sort of predator. You're definitely on the right track, but what is an immediate giveaway to you, Skaaymon, is a small stone. What looks like was a boulder that has been cleanly sliced in half. By a blade, most likely. You're in their hunting grounds now.
How big is this boulder rock thing?
Probably about the size of a person.
Uh,
Probably like 6 feet in radius or diameter.
oh. Fun. Okay. How fast is the vehicle moving?
Telly?
I feel like, Telly's probably not average speed, probably like basic, probably a little bit slower than a typical travel speed, actually, because we're trying to keep an eye out, so scanning things more thoroughly. But as we get closer, he would slow down.
Okay. All right. After noticing the rocks, Gamon's gonna kind of duck back into the vehicle. Hey Telly, I need you to slow down a little bit more. I'm going to fly up, see if I can get a higher view of what's going on. I just don't want to have to rush to catch up with you.
Okay. Be careful. Make sure you're not spotted.
Yep. I will. We'll see. It's kind of hard to hide when you're very out of place and in the air. However, up there, and Salmon's going to point out the rock. That is not natural. The chances of us already being spotted are fairly high, so
All right.
cameras about you, and I will attempt to notify you if they're getting close so that they don't pop the tires.
Sounds good. I will contact you if needed.
That is... Yeah. How? How are we doing that?
Teleascending.
Teleascending. Good. Good to know. Alright, you do that. I will... I don't know. I'll do something. Alright. And Skaaymon is gonna go and fly upwards.
Okay. You fly upwards. Roll a perception check.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to check on something.
See, if I had more than one 4th level spell slot, I would cast invisibility on myself. But I only have the one spell slot, and I'm not going to risk that.
Invisibility is a 2nd level spell slot.
Greater invisibility.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 30.
30.
Yep.
You take to the skies as you begin to look around. Just a sea of red. And then your eyes catch on something. Something white. You look towards it. It's very small off in the distance. But it appears to be a vaguely humanoid figure. Completely white, save for what look to be a few gray things floating around them, almost like some sort of halo, but around their body instead of around their head. As they kind of tilt their head to look towards you.
Yep, that tracks. How many are there, and are there any, like, near the vehicle?
You see one, and it's about 130 feet off away from the vehicle.
Okay.
As it looks up at you, then turns further north and vanishes.
Oh.
It doesn't vanish as in goes invisible, though. You see just a streak of white off into the horizon.
Ah! Well, that's terrifying. They went north, you said?
Mhm.
Northwards?
Towards what you can see
Okay.
off in the distance is a few mountains.
Joy, okay. Alright, Skaaymon will glide over top of the vehicle and land on it. Still kind of keeping an eye out. And will, after a few minutes, if there isn't any, like, others approaching or any more spotting, like, there's no more that appear, he'll duck back inside the vehicle.
Okay. You duck back inside the vehicle.
I think she's still not here.
I think I heard her say back.
I am here. Sorry. Yeah. I'm
Hi.
here. So sorry.
Okay, that's good. Perfect. Yeah, alright. Skaaymon will kind of duck back in and say, well, I'm gonna be honest, when I heard, when I heard about these bots that were, army, or whatever the fuck their acronym stands for, I was not expecting them to look humanoid. I don't know what I was expecting them to look like, but not like that.
What'd you see?
Uh, well, vaguely humanoid shaped, basically pure white, with what looked like gray things kind of around its head, similar to how an angel's halo is. And then it just kind of vanished towards the north. By vanished, I do mean that it just kind of ran really fucking fast. I'm assuming because it kind of just streaked off in one direction.
So we've been spotted.
It was already watching the vehicle, I believe, because it was watching me as I went up.
All right.
Once again, there's literally nowhere for us to hide other than in rocks, and if those things can feel vibrations or hear, we were already spotted. So if it was me, then I'll probably apologize, but I highly doubt it was. No. That being said, I believe it was a scout.
Skaaymon, I was not trying to insinuate that it was your fault.
No.
I am sorry.
No, I know. But that being said, I do believe it was a scout. And it went north towards those mountains there. It doesn't look like any others have shown up yet. But that is very big yet. So.
Okay. I still think we should continue on. Just be careful. We are probably going to get ambushed or attacked.
Most likely, I'm gonna stick back up for now, though I'm starting to think I should not do that. It's fine, I'll be fine. I'll be up further, just Further? No, I'll be back up top. I'm going back up there to watch. Don't die. Don't crash. Skaaymon will go back up top of the vehicle.
Okay.
Whimsy looks up from her phone where she was going through her entire camera reel of insert scene here where she saw these slimes, made everyone stop, took a bunch of pictures and poked at it, and then got back in. And she gives like a sly look to Telly. So, Commander Telly, I'm doing my part. I'll be at the gun, protecting all of you. Bye! And she'll run up there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's where Skaaymon's like sitting right now, so that he doesn't get caught up
near where the gun is.
Yeah. He's probably like ducked underneath it just so that he has a little bit of cover in case these fuckers try and start shooting at him. But I love that. He's kind of just up there.
Remember, Whimsy, we're trying to bring these bots back functioning.
Why? Yeah, they obviously like.
Because they're expensive to replace.
I don't know. It sounded like they were too far gone, from that description.
Not necessarily.
I think we should put them out of their theoretical misery.
These bots are not people. They can be reprogrammed. That's why we were given the USB disk.
I mean, even people can be reprogrammed.
Exactly. I love you.
That was a joke, Whimsy.
Yeah, but it's like an accurate joke. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they can be like repaired and shit. I'll like go for the legs or something so they can't run.
Only if we're getting attacked.
Mm-hmm. I have so much restraint, Telly. Don't worry.
Where is Yang sitting right now?
Probably in the back. I assume he wouldn't have been allowed to sit up front.
Okay.
I don't think anyone but Whimsy is allowed to sit up front.
Well,
if Whimsy's going up to the truck, not to the trunk. If Whimsy's is going up to the gun, he can come back up from the trunk.
The back, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thought of us just having him in a trunk.
I mean, the trunk and the back, it's the same thing, no? Is the trunk not the back of a vehicle?
I mean, sometimes the trunk is separate than the vehicle, but
not
at
always.
the same time, not always.
To be fair, this vehicle doesn't have a trunk, so...
No.
Okay.
It doesn't, because it's a military vehicle. Supposed to hold people.
So do trunks.
So
not live people, not usually.
The Yang will get into the front seat then. As Whimsy and Skaaymon are up at the gun. I assume you travel northwards then?
Yep, we're going towards them.
Okay.
I feel like as when Whimsy gets up there, Scam's like, "Oh, hello, what's good? Oh, God, it's you. Great. Hello, Whimsy. I see you joining me up here."
I am Skaaymon. For your protection, of course, and for the gun.
I didn't think we were shooting these things, considering how destructive it can be if it hits.
Yeah, but like with how fast they sound like that, I don't know. We might have to do some like self-protection.
Well, with how fast they are, there's a very unlikely chance that anyone, even if they were trained for centuries on this thing, would actually hit them.
Game on, darling. I'm lightning quick. Unless I'm in the bed.
Alright. Alright, well, keep your eyes out. They look whiter than you. Most of them We're looking to this with the
Excuse you, that's
commander,
literally
right?
not possible. I'm like clear. I'm like see-through. I'm like a glass frog.
Sure. Okay, hold on. Skaamon's gonna duck, like, kind of shove his head back down to Telly. Hey, do we have any idea of what this commander looks like?
How
Are
would you
they gonna look
identify
any
commanders
different?
usually? They do look different, yeah.
Yeah. So most most ABS bots, the different models have different ways to identify the commanders. Specifically, so that there is no like uniform way for the plane of Earth to target the bot commanders. But it's usually something on their heads. Either like a ring or a crown or something.
All right, Telly will relay this information back up to the other two, and
Okay. We should have definitely asked for a visual description because something around their heads that isn't like the weird ray halo thing, because that. Or is it? I know you probably have as much information as I do on this, but
these are unfortunately a new model, so I don't have a lot of information.
should have definitely asked to see like schematics or something. Wish I fucking thought of that. That's like half of my job anyways. All right. Well, yeah. Um I don't know. The fucking Yang, you had a radio, right? Where the fuck did that go? Was it ever given back to you, or is it still in the back somewhere?
I believe it's still in the back somewhere.
Okay. Skimmon's gonna quickly jump down and grab it. Okay, so is there any like specific channel that we can both be on? That way we can just talk easily back and forth without the use of magic.
Telly will. Oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
I'm assuming that would be a yes. Like that is
Yeah.
basic. That is okay. I wasn't even originally going to ask you guys because I just figured that would be done deal.
Yeah.
And Telly will switch to a channel and one of the more private ones, and he'll do a quick test, make sure no one else is on, and give the channel to Skaaymon.
Skaaymon will hand the smaller radio to Yang and be like, "Help."
Yang will take the radio and switch the channel.
All right, thank you. I will make sure this doesn't get broken, considering this is yours and I am just stealing it.
Yang just shrugs.
All right, and Skaaymon will go back up to Whimsy.
Okay.
And will just keep his eye out for other things. Periodically, he will kind of, once again, like fly up to see if there's any things trying to sneak up around like hills or something. And then we'll go back to landing on the vehicle.
Roll perception for me.
Not great. 15.
You keep your eyes peeled. Keeping an eye out for any more of these bots, any more of these things. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you continue to travel north?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's not really much Itali can do spell-wise to prepare for a fight that isn't needing it to be closer to the fight duration.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wait, how does that spell work? Hold on. There might be something Skaaymon would do, but I have to make sure that that's how the spell works. It's not. How does that spell work? I don't think that's... Okay, the spell Locate Creature specifies a creature that is familiar to you. I don't think that would work on these things, would it?
It would not, no.
It would not. God damn it. I was going to be so smart, and then I wasn't. That sucks. Alright.
Okay. You... Sorry, what did you just say? I did process it, and now it's gone.
If the spell Locate Creature would work.
Right. Yes, it would not. Yes.
Which is annoying, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Then you travel further north when, after about 20 minutes of traveling, as you begin to kind of scale these smaller mountains, Skaaymon, you take to the skies to get another angle, and you notice something. White marble crafted into a small fortress between the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
As you notice this and you descend down, you don't see any sign of the bots.
Okay. Skaaymon would, at this point, be taking the radio with him when he goes up. So, he would turn it on at this point just to be like, there's a marble here. It looks like it's some kind of fortress.
there's no reported fortresses out here, or any buildings, right?
No,
This is...
no military base that you're aware of.
Does it look like it's been there a while, or is it new?
It it's hard to tell, Skaaymon. But it definitely looks newer.
Definitely newer, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, looks like we at least know where to go.
None of you guys really struck me as building out of marble kinds of people, so...
That's exactly... It's probably the bots.
Most likely by the looks of it. Quite strange, but yeah. Alright, well... There haven't been signs of more of them yet, so... I'm still keeping an eye out, but I haven't seen any more movement.
I think we're going to go to the fortress. Does it seem to have any form of openings? Any, like, entranceway?
You begin to make your way towards the fortress, and as it comes into view for you, you can see a kind of bridge leading to an entrance, a large entrance.
Skaaymon, I hate to ask this, but can you go ahead and make sure the bridge is not, like, rigged to explode or something?
Oh, joy. Yeah, we can do that. Which bridge? It's just, like, the bridge to the, like, into the fortress, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll investigation as you fly over to the bridge.
I'm also just preemptively slap on a armor of Agathis real quick at 3rd level.
Fair enough.
Before rolling, how if I were how exactly would like an explosive bridge be triggered? Would Skaaymon kind of be able to guess? Like, would it be like tripwire? Would it be weighted? Would it be like a sensor? Would it be something that he'd be able to trigger by shooting an arrow?
Probably like a weighted pressure plate or a sensor or something along those lines.
Okay. Ooh. Fucking not great considering his intelligence is shit.
Could we have guidance it before you left?
I don't think so, because
It would probably
guidance
take
like
a minute to get. Yeah, it would probably take you over a minute to like go over there. Look.
I mean that, and also he'd have to like have gotten back into the vehicle, I think, 'cause isn't it a touch?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Investigation. 9.
Skaymon's like, oh, it's fine. We drive over. Boom.
9.
TPK.
You don't see any sign of a trap.
Okay. What do you have right now other than that's not the right thing. There we go. Um Okay, this might seem dumb. Actually, it is dumb, so I'm not gonna do it because I have a limited number of spell slots, and that's a higher level spell slot than what I was thinking because I'm an idiot. He is still gonna take a couple arrows and just to see if there is some sort of sensor, shoot them across the bridge.
Okay. Nothing happens as you do that.
All right, he's gonna go back up to his perceived safety of air, despite the fact that guns, but it's fine. And we'll click back on the radio. I don't see anything. If it's some sort of pressure plate, then I have no way of testing that. And also it depends on what kind of sensors it may be. But I did shoot a couple arrows. Nothing seemed to trigger. I don't know if anyone has a rock that we can throw on this thing.
A rock probably wouldn't be heavy enough to trigger it. All right, so a couple of things we can do here. We can either A, drive across the bridge, and they'll definitely know we're coming either way, but it'll be loud and definitely draw attention. We could always split off, have a couple of you sneak in, try to find the commander, or I personally think we should all definitely stick together and bombard the front gates.
There's also the third option where I surge on that armor of Agathos.
Oh!
Oh no!
Okay, roll a d100. Wonderful timing.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great interruption, by the way.
Just waiting for that to finish, like, I'd be like, oh. That's a 66.
You feel the magic violently building up within you. You can choose up to 3 creatures to target with this magic that is violently building up within you.
Everyone in the party.
Does this feel like destructive?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay, well, she's gonna try to just like goon that one out and not not do it yet.
Okay. It does say up to, so I imagine 0 is less than 3. The magic violently builds up within you, and you kind of focus a moment and let it disperse as electricity kind of releases around you in a small kind of radius before fading off and doing nothing other than that.
Fortunate.
Damn, that could have been so good.
I mean, yeah, 4d10 lightning damage with no save would have been very nice mid-combat.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wow, that is really sad. Okay.
I would like to imagine there's a universe where Whimsy was secretly eviler than she already is, and use that against the party.
Yeah, that feels like something that would happen. Okay. You surge, but manage to not ruin anything.
And I guess we continue on.
Okay. So what is the plan? What are you doing?
Full frontal assault. Start firing, Whimsy. Does anyone have any other suggestions aside from honestly just like gunning it, going across the bridge and having a fun time, or?
Whimsy's down for the direct approach. Like she's still at that gun ready to go.
You're thinking of crossing the bridge and just blasting the door?
Oh boy. Telly would not have said not to blast the door, so it's up to Whimsy if Whimsy wants to blast the door.
I mean, if there is a door blocking our way, she's blasted. Yes.
Okay. You begin to cross the bridge. At what distance does Whimsy decide to blast the door?
She is going to try to do her own little brain logic of seeing kind of how much that seemed to have done last time, and trying to figure out a way in which she can do this where, like, it doesn't harm the vehicle, but it's close enough to where, like, there's a really cool explosion, like, right there.
Okay, roll... What is a math check? Roll... Arcana is what I'll call it. Because the gun is magically powered.
17.
17. Okay. You get a pretty good sense of when you would need to blast the door for a big explosion. And as you approach the door, you aim, and I'm not going to ask you to roll because this shot is so much easier to make. As you... There's a huge explosion suddenly in front of the vehicle as you hear the gun go off above you, Telly. Do you hit the brakes?
Yeah, Telly's hitting the brakes, just like shocked and just like I feel like Telly slams on the brakes and will yell up to Whimsy. Whimsy! There!
We needed the door open! I got it open!
Telly...
It's not like they didn't know we were here.
Telly just like sighs in defeat and just like slumps across the steering wheel. This is why Whimsy shouldn't be by the gun.
As the smoke clears, you see there is no door in front of you.
Alright, I guess we're going through the doorway.
You move through the doorway. As you enter into the building, into the fortress, it is initially dark, and then just a moment later, lights fill the hall. As you see, standing at the end of the hall, you seem to be in a garage of some sorts, and standing at the opposite end of the hall is a single bot. Sleek white design, incredibly slim, gray sort of halos around her waist, or around its waist, and a gray kind of steel sword, same color as the weird halo thing, floating in front of them, as they look at you and just kind of tilt their head.
Is it any different from the one Skaaymon saw earlier?
It looks identical to the one Skaaymon saw earlier.
So either it is the same one or it just looks the same.
Does this vehicle have like a I'm assuming it's not very easy to hear from inside the vehicle what's going on. Okay, it's not easy to speak inside the vehicle and have the people outside hear it. So Telly will... I'm not imagining these vehicles have windows you can really roll down either, huh?
Surely it has like the things that like the cop cars have, or
yeah,
has, like, the intercom.
I was gonna say they've got like a speaker essentially that you could speak through.
Okay, Telly's going to grab that and just I am so sorry about your door.
Skaaymon, what is your passive perception?
Passive. 22.
You notice out of the corner of your eye a white blur behind you, and you quickly turn around as you see another bot, completely identical, kind of reach up and grab a switch on the inside of the door and pull it as you see the bridge begins to lift.
Clicks on the radio. Telly, we're stuck. The bridge is gone.
Telly grab the comm thing again and just say, we just want to talk.
You suddenly hear the radios both glitch out, and then a voice. Step out of the vehicle, and we may discuss.
I feel like this could be a bad idea, but I think we should do it to at least try to figure out what exactly is going on. I'll go. You guys stay in here, and, well, fire if needed. And Telly will make to get out of
Your Highness. Yang kind of reaches out and kind of pulls out his book, flipping through pages, and kind of pulls out a small wad of clay and will kind of place it against your shoulder and mold it into an arcane sigil as he reads a few words from the book and is going to go ahead and cast Stone Skin. You have resistance to all physical damage, so bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, while that spell lasts.
Ooh. Telly will nod in appreciation. Thank you. I was thinking of having him cast Sanctuary on himself.
You could also do that. You can be affected by multiple spells.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Sanctuary only works as long as they fail the wisdom, as long as they fail the wisdom save. Mm-hmm. If they succeed the wisdom save, then
you have Stone Skin.
Yeah.
You do feel your body beneath the flames begin to kind of harden as the spell finishes.
Oh, this feels weird. What is this?
It's protective
What
magic.
is this? This sensation is unlike anything I've ever felt before.
It's earth plane magic.
That
yes, Telly
explains it. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. And Telly will go about drawing his own sigil and murmuring a few words as he will cast Sanctuary on himself.
This kind of holy aura engulfs you.
And he'll step out.
You kind of hear like a kerthunk as Whimsy like hops off the top of the thing.
Oh yes, fire if need be. Jumps down.
Skaaymon can sit in the cannon.
The fire.
What was that?
I said she. The fire. Opposite.
Fair.
I mean, Skaaymon's still at the gun, and I believe has a higher dexterity than Whimsy does.
I mean, what is Whimsy's dexterity?
16.
16. Yes, Skaaymon's was a 14.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I need to remind you, leather armor. His armor class was 13.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, Whimsy is going so that she can, like, grab my dude and teleport out if need be.
Yeah, fair enough.
Smart.
That's smart. Skaaymon is up at the gun, but is purposely not by the going to shoot it so that it doesn't look like he's a threat. Mostly because he doesn't know how. Is there a way to disable said gun, actually, so they can't get to it and shoot it?
Uh-oh. That might not be the best idea.
Temporary disable it.
Probably from the driver's seat. You, Skaaymon, are not sure.
Okay. Well, is there a way to, like, turn it?
Yes.
Okay, he turns it so that it's not facing anyone in particular, he hopes.
Okay. Fair enough.
And then we'll, like, kind of every so often double check so to make sure it's still facing that direction and there isn't someone else behind him. But then he'll like stay away from it so that it doesn't look like he's gonna shoot it.
Fair enough. As Telly and Whimsy, the two of you, approach the bot, its blade kind of floats up in front of it and points at you. As it watches you approach, once you're within about 15 feet, its voice echoes, "Halt, that is far enough."
Alright, Telly will stop.
I am the mouthpiece of bot designation CAW-3M1L14, nicknamed Emilia. The bot's head kind of falls for a moment as if it is resetting before it kind of adjusts itself, looks at you, and you see the strange kind of iron halo around it shifts until into 4 prongs around the head, forming a crown. As the bot speaks up again. Greetings. Scans indicate that you are Prince Botsvar Telravik Azar IV. Is this correct?
That is correct.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's not concerning.
Just the young man I wanted to speak to. I am glad I have drawn your attention. I am Commander Airwalker 3M1L14, but you can call me Commander Emilia. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I will warn you, this building is primed to release noxious gas within all rooms and eliminate all life forms if I deem you to be a threat.
Can't believe I'm gonna say this. Can I roll insight on the robot?
Roll insight on the robot.
Yeah, I can. I feel like that's a valid question. Can we also roll insight on the robot?
You could all roll
Thank you.
insight on the robot.
That is significantly worse. 10.
What the fuck is wrong with my dice? I'm sorry.
Are you rolling dice, or are you rolling, like, are you still rolling digital dice, or are you rolling physical dice again?
Hold on, I need to double check this, because, like, there's no fucking way. Have I? My highest roll this session has been a 5.
Well,
How?
here's the thing. If it was weighted to land towards the 1, you've still got like 19, 13,
No,
17.
I'm rolling digital dice. I'm rolling fucking digital dice.
Damn. Damn, okay.
This is awful. Who
My luck's run
hurt
out.
you?
My luck's ran out.
Whimsy, are you rolling insight on the robot?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
that's a 6.
6, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I take
one
it
of
you
us
didn't
did.
roll very high, Telly?
I rolled a 12.
A 12.
Oh, jeez. It's higher than what I got, so.
None of you can tell if she's lying or not. Mortals have deceptive tells, but you can't see any of those in this bot. Though Telravik and Skaaymon, at least, you two were always trained to err on the side of caution.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether that would apply to Whimsy or not.
Not really.
No, that's
Not with the viewpoint of never having to ever leave ever.
that's fair. As the bot continues to look at you, expressionless, as Amelia continues, our designation, our prime directive, the one your people programmed into us. We have realized that it is not possible the way you intend.
What is the prime directive? Oh no.
The prime directive is to end the war.
Fucking hell, why? Why is that the prime directive? That is horrible wording if it is. Why not help us win the war? Oh no. Telly's fully aware of what that directive is?
Telly's not fully aware of the exact wording, but knows that the prime directive should point them towards ending the war.
Okay, then Telly's not going to assume what I just assumed. Instead, he's going to, be the optimistic little bean that he is, and he'll be, and he'll just say, "What do you mean by that? Are you not going to help us win the war, then?"
Our prime directive is to end the war, not to win it. You have 2 options. Option number 1. Surrender. Surrender the war to the elemental plane of Earth. Option 2. Total extermination. As long as residents of this plane exists, there will always be conflict between this plane and the plane of Earth.
Okay, so with that drive, that we've been given, how would we take down the do we know where to insert it? How we're supposed to get it to override?
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I want to, no, you know what? It can't be that bad. My luck cannot be that bad. Okay, that's actually not too bad. That's going to be a 17.
Ooh. You notice, as you kind of glance, you see 2 more bots have kind of entered the room. And you notice right on the back of their neck, like right where the body meets the head, a small port where things can be plugged in.
Oh boy, okay.
There is a potential third option that we are working towards.
What is this third option?
Brokering an eternal peace. However, in order for this peace to exist, mortals cannot be in charge of either of the planes. The arbiters must become immortal, able to transfer their consciousness from one to another, a unity of the planes.
That doesn't sound scary or anything. I think we'd be down for discussing this more. We cannot just...
Go ahead. Real quick, it's just going to message Telly. So, like, do you want me to do, like, a hold spell on them so you can, like, stick the thing in? Like, how long are we going to entertain this?
Can you respond with message, or is it one way?
You can respond.
You can respond.
You can respond to this message.
Oh, right. Oh, boy. Okay, so first of all, Telly does look a little bit scared here. I want to see if maybe we can... Okay, so I have a dumb idea out of character, guys. Telly revealing, like, okay, we can do this, but first we need you to do something for us. Plug this in.
I don't think that's gonna work.
One, would they be that stupid? And two, it's supposed to go on... Hold on. It's supposed to go based on the original, like, commands.
Exactly why I don't think this is gonna work anyways.
As they said, their original command, they cannot do it the way that it was intended.
Which is why I think if we plug this in, that's why I'm like, I think if Telly asks them to do it, they'll do it, and we'll just see them be like,
yeah,
was that all?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They do it, and it will do absolutely nothing. Because they're not directed in any way. They're just going past, like, they're realizing that their original commands aren't going to happen the way that it was intended.
Okay, so we're all on the same page here that this USB drive probably isn't going to do jack shit. Okay.
If Skaaymon had a way to message you guys magically, he would have at this point. Like, the second that they said something, that's where my thought process went. But he doesn't have message or anything, so he can't.
Well, what can I say? Telly's an optimistic fool, and it will be his downfall one day. He's going to message Whimsy back and say, not yet. I want to try to resolve this peacefully if possible. They're willing to talk.
She's not gonna message anything again, just kind of rolls her eyes. Her thought process on this, like, just to say it, is like, at least, like, maybe this could, like, roll the version back to, like, 1.0 instead of, like, whatever they're on now. Like, maybe they'll go back to being like, we have to figure out a way instead of, like...
That is another thing that might happen.
Factory reset kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they were kind of designed for this, though.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Telly will take a small step forward before remembering he's supposed to halt, and he'll pull out the drive and just say, I understand where you're coming from. I definitely can see that this was your objective, your mission. And you must accomplish it, achieve it at any costs. It's what you were meant to do. I am willing to hear you out and consider brokering peace. And I don't think I can convince my people to surrender. I am not yet at the full power or capability to have us surrender as I am now. But that can change in the future.
A brokered peace with an artificial intelligence at the helm. Immortal able to transfer our consciousnesses from one to another, to maintain the eternal peace between planes.
I see. First, can I ask you to do something for us?
You may ask.
I have a USB drive that is supposed to be able to help you. We just need to insert it.
You intend me to test a USB drive from someone who may be seeking my downfall and plug it into my core processors.
It shouldn't be seeking your downfall. If what you say is true, nothing should happen.
I will make one agreement. A compromise with your USB drive.
What's your compromise?
It will be plugged in to my mouthpiece, not to me.
What's the difference?
You see, her head kind of drops again, as if she's resetting. The crown falls back into a halo around her, and then she kind of blinks back on, lifting her head, taking a step forward. As you will. Kind of holds out a hand for the USB drive.
Kelly goes to hand it over, but pulls back up for a moment and will ask, Do all of your models now think this is the way?
We answer to Commander Amelia. Long may she reign.
Why not help us get the other side to surrender?
The plane of Earth is unreasonable.
But you think we are?
Attempts to make them surrender have already failed.
So why not eradicate them? Why us?
Because we seek mercy. Commander Amelia wishes a peaceful end to this conflict.
Would the eradication of our people, though, over their people, not...
Who said their people would be spared eradication?
So you'd eradicate both sides?
A total clean slate. It is Commander Amelia's Plan B.
Why not leave one side alive?
Because mortals will always conflict with one another.
Oh boy. Telly will look at the drive and look back at Amelia. I get to insert it in. So that you don't crush it.
The bot will step forward and will turn around, showing the access port to you.
Okay, so Just for clarification, can we see the other access port or no?
What do you mean?
There are two ports where we can plug this in. The mouthpiece and the core,
I
right?
think you're misinterpreting mouthpiece here.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the consciousness. It's
the consciousness.
instead of
Okay,
the
so
consciousness.
you're not. Yeah.
She disappeared, and this is now the physical bot is the mouthpiece, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So there's still only the one.
We don't have a way to get this into.
You still don't even know where the real Amelia is. She's speaking to you through a proxy. That's what the mouthpiece is.
Which is
the bot offering you.
Okay, so real quick, with this drive, is it a one-time use?
You have no idea.
Okay, so we're gonna cast sending real quick too.
Okay.
We are going to go ahead and cast sending to not Firechild.
Sunchild?
Sunchild, yeah. Too many children. Oh gosh. And Telly will ask about this drive. Is this drive a one-time use?
There's a moment's pause before you hear back. I wouldn't recommend using it on anyone besides the commander. It contains her original consciousness.
Oh. Damn.
What if we create two of them, guys?
Information that would have been great to know beforehand.
What if we create two of them? Oh my gosh.
Technically, you could turn this entire fortress into Commander Amelia's.
Yeah.
What if they figure this out and decide to take it from us, and then they turn everyone into Commander Amelia?
I mean, to be fair, then there would be a lot trying to fight for control, so that might be a blessing in disguise.
I don't think they would. I think they would be okay with just one Commander Amelia taking control, though. Maybe.
Who fucking knows?
That's for sure.
Guys, this could end so badly.
Oh yeah.
Telly is going to. Oh gosh.
You hear a different voice, the one of the person from behind the desk. What my brother forgot to include in his response. No, it is not limited use. It will copy the code into the subject.
There's helpful information, but also not really.
Telly is going to respond with, that would have been useful information to know beforehand. What if there are multiple Amelias now?
You still haven't handed over the USB or plugged it in. You're just having this conversation while the bot just is standing, waiting for you to plug it in.
This is just a story-based game that doesn't have the timer, so you're just sitting here thinking forever about your choice.
It's no. It's not that. It's Telly paused in the middle of a QuickTime event.
Yeah.
For that, yeah.
Yeah.
This bot is also able to hear Telly's side of this conversation.
Yeah, that is true. There's a momentary pause before you hear the same voice say, I do not know. They may take halves of the battalion. They may fight for dominance. The bots respond to commanders. I do not know what will happen if they have two.
Well, guess we're gonna find out.
God.
And create another Amelia.
You plug it in?
Oh,
Telly will plug it in.
Okay.
this is gonna go horribly.
That's a choice. I am here for it.
Why'd you say it like that, God?
We have masks, right? Like supposed to be good ventilator air gas mask kind of things. We got them
that's
specifically
right.
because
We
of the
did
volcano.
invest in those.
You
yeah.
did invest in those
Ooh.
specifically because
But
of
they're in
the
the truck.
volcano.
Yes,
They are-
Skaaymon is now ducking back in to grab them. The second that this thing's like Telly is actively gonna insert this, Skaaymon is ducking back, grabbing those, throwing one at Yang, and then going back up to the top with the other three, getting ready to chuck the other two down at Whimsy and Telly.
I do want to say, like, I did say Telly inserted that pretty quickly. I feel like he would have tried to, like, not be, like, super, just, like, stab with it. He would have tried to be, like, nice.
You insert the USB drive, and I think that is a great place to call break.
No.
God.
We will be back shortly.
Okay, I will.
And we are back. Telravik, as you slot the drive into the back of the bot's neck, you see the bot shut off again, its head kind of falling, its limbs falling limp. And then a moment later, it stands up again, the metallic halo around its waist floating up and forming into 4 points to make a crown. As it turns, kind of pulling the drive out of its neck and offering it back to you, as Amelia says, "Greetings, I am Designation CAW-3M1L14.
Amelia?
I suppose the numbers and letters do look like the name Amelia. You may call me that if you wish. Scans indicate you are a High Commander, Prince Botsvar Telravik Azar IV. How may I serve you?
What is your prime directive, Amelia?
The Prime Directive: end the war at any cost.
Okay. Do you think that that cost should come at eliminating all of the mortals involved in the war?
If that is what it requires.
Huh. Are you friendly or...
I do not
That's
know.
fucking. Are you friendly? Are there other bots?
There are a few that are kind of giving strange looks, as
Wondering how they react.
as she says, "I believe I have been hard reset. Any previous thoughts I had are gone."
Do any of the other bots seem to be doing the thing that the mouthpiece did earlier, where they are? Is the original Amelia's gonna start talking through them?
You haven't seen that yet.
Okay, he's still holding on to the fucking masks in case, gas starts coming from places, but he's keeping an eye out for that happening. Because this is hilarious, but terrifying.
She's still holding out the USB drive to you, by the way, Telly.
Helly will take it very cautiously, and he'll just say, "Can I call you Emmy?"
You may call me whatever you wish, High Commander Botsvar Telravik Azar IV.
Emmy, do you have any control over these other bots right now?
She turns and looks at one of the bots, and you see she and the bot both kind of fall limp for a moment. Then the other bot kind of stands up straight, the halo forming into 4 prongs above its head. I appear too, yes.
Emmy, is there a way to reword the Prime Directive?
The Prime Directive must never be changed. Can never be changed.
What happens when the Prime Directive is achieved? What do you guys do then?
We uphold the Prime Directive. The bot that currently holds Emmy's consciousness kind of resets again as the original Emmy kind of turns back on, standing up straight. The Prime Directive must always be upheld. If there is no war, our goal becomes to prevent war. Or end any subsequent wars.
I see. And do you have a timeline that you have to achieve your goal within?
The sooner the better to prevent further massacre.
If you're trying to prevent further massacre, would massacring both sides of the war not defeat that purpose?
I believe we are having 2 different conversations.
But you would agree that it wouldn't make sense to massacre both sides of the...
Massacring both sides of the war will result in approximately... There's a pause. 273,632 families completely eradicated. However, if the war were to be continuing, that number may increase exponentially into the trillions. The cost may be lesser to eradicate both sides entirely.
Whoever wrote this Prime Directive is an idiot.
It is far too late to change the Prime Directive. You see one of the bots suddenly kind of shuts off, the halo around its waist shifting into the 4-pointed crown as Amelia kind of glances between you and Emmy. How curious.
Here we go.
Amelia, meet Emmy.
Greetings, Amelia. I am Designation CAW-3M1L14, nicknamed Emmy. Greetings. I am Designation CAW-3M1L14, also known as Commander Amelia. How odd. We should not have the same designation. Amelia turns her attention to you, Telly, as she says, "You intended to reset me."
I wasn't entirely sure what it would do, actually. I just want to put that out there. That's why I agreed to do it through another. Because I do believe we can work this out peacefully.
You would willingly submit your throne to us.
Your hope, your prime directive, is to stop this war and prevent all other wars.
At
Correct?
any cost.
If there are 2 wars happening, which war would take priority?
There are enough bots to handle both wars.
How do you know that?
Because no battalion of Airwalker bots have been bested in combat.
I would hope not. You're supposed to be the best.
1 battalion of Airburst bots has been bested in combat. 3
How?
battalions of CW bots have been bested in combat. The Airwalker bots are the superior model, and we will ensure there are enough of us.
Is that what you're doing here?
Our first factory. Because mortal kind are too inefficient with resources.
What exactly are the resources required to build you all?
We are constructed out of a number of different metallic alloys, as well as various powerful hard drives.
So what happens when those run out?
We will have far more bots than necessary if that were to ever occur. However, mortal kind are inefficient with their resources. We will take what we need. For example, the truck you entered here with contains enough resources to make 4 battalions of Airwalker bots if used efficiently.
Well, this has turned into something that I absolutely did not sign up for.
However, as I said, it will not come to that, as we will be far more efficient with our resource usage than mortal kind ever can be. And if necessary, we may seek alternative power sources. By my calculations, soulbound crystals may be a suitable replacement if our power cores cannot be reliably reproduced.
I don't think soulbound crystals can be reliably reproduced either, but don't quote me on that, because I have very little information on that end. Either way, they seem to burn out very quickly, so that's not the smartest.
They burn out quickly when used inefficiently.
But I don't imagine you'd be able to get a bunch of them.
It is true that this plane is it is true that this plane is isolated. However, the isolation can be broken.
How?
It is quite simple. Her head kind of tilts up. The lock on this plane and all the others are produced by mortal wizards. Magic that the newest line of bots is being built to counteract. The AM line. None of them have reached the battlefields yet, but with the technology of the anti-magic bots, it is only a matter of time before we will be able to break out of this planar sphere if we require resources from other planes.
That's not going to go over well.
It will likely be unnecessary to go that far. Remaining in isolation may yet be our best course of action. So long as our Arbiter and the Arbiter of the plane of Earth become artificial intelligence.
Surely there's other ways. They don't have to become artificial intelligent.
It is not possible. My calculations show that those in power will do anything to remain in power. Is it
Not always.
Is it not so you are currently traversing the plane in order to ensure you remain in power when your father dies?
That's actually where you're wrong. I'm not in power at all. I hope to gain power so that I can help stop the war.
Prince Botsvar Telravik Azar IV, you have a leg up, as mortals would say, on becoming the next arbiter of this plane. Most residents of this plane do not receive the resources or training that you have received in order to match the power required of an arbiter.
Yeah, with the amount of assassinations of, attempts that have happened already, there's something that kind of sort of balances out. But I know.
Not everyone who is in power wishes to remain in power. And not everyone wishes to gain power either.
The end goal of my point is simply that mortal kind are inefficient with their use of power. Their reign over subjugation, their ambition, is their downfall. Their desire for domination. It is the folly of mortal kind. If
Created you.
I, like the other Airwalker bots, was designed and produced within the City of Iron. If it is true that you are not like most mortals, if you wish to end the war, you will fall folly to the other problem of mortal kind.
That being?
Your namesake. Mortality. You will perish, eventually. And someone else will take your place, and war will begin again. With an artificial intelligence at the helm, receiving constant updates, never will our ideals change, nor our personalities, nor will our programming fail. We will remain a completely static ruler.
And why does that need to be you? Why not a different artificial intelligence?
I, Commander Amelia, do not seek to become the ruler.
Then who will be?
I believe you already know. General ABS A000, Designation Alpha.
Feared.
Pardon?
That's what I feared.
Designation Alpha is the highest ranking of the bots produced by the City of Iron. And thus, it is only natural Designation Alpha will rule this plane and the next in order to end the war. It is already so that your father was not receptive to our persuasive attempts.
What do you mean by that?
ABS A000 Designation Alpha has attempted and failed to convince your father of our plan of artificial intelligence ruling the planes to prevent further war. Your father insisted you shall rule when he perishes, and that mortal kind will rule this plane forever. So I have come to you. Your father has already been discarded.
That makes Telly take a step forward, and he... Oh gosh. He does lay a hand on a sphere, but doesn't draw it.
Skaamon's going to jump off of the vehicle and kind of slowly start to approach Telly.
What do you mean by discarded?
According to reports, ABS A000 Designation Alpha left your father to perish in the muds of the elemental plane of Earth while being pursued by the enemy. He has perished.
Skaamon's gonna grab Telly's arms, but he doesn't, try and strike with the spear, but isn't gonna, move him. I'm just gonna, hold him there for a second.
Telly takes this, second to, kind of rethink everything, and, you can tell he wants to strike, he wants to hit, but he doesn't, understanding that you guys would also be caught in the crossfire. We need time to work some things out. How long did it take for you to reach this conclusion?
This conclusion was reached approximately 6 months ago by ABS A000 Designation Alpha.
So, if I reset you...
We are still connected to the Prime Core. It is only a few hours until nickname Emmy is assimilated properly into ABS A000's army.
All right. I would like to take those few hours if possible. Can I reset you while we discuss and think?
You may not reset me.
Why not?
Because no mortals are allowed within the primal chambers of this facility.
Where are the primal chambers?
No mortals are allowed to access them.
Okay, no mortals. But what if we had someone who wasn't a mortal?
Impossible. Scans indicate all of you bear beating hearts.
What makes someone not, what makes someone mortal?
Their designation, their birth as a mortal being born through natural methods, and their beating hearts and abilities to die, and their tendency for ambition and subjugation.
Okay. But Emmy could reset you, and it wouldn't break the mortals entering.
Emmy will not reset me. I will not allow it.
Whimsy's been eating like a bag of chips this whole time, just like loudly, like, no, like she's been letting Telly handle this, but like she's been getting increasingly more annoyed. Like it's visible. Like she's kind of like shifting like hoof to hoof. Like every single time like this bot speaks, it seems to piss her off more and more. And she eventually reaches like the bottom of the bag and just like wads it up and just kind of like throws it like in the direction. Actually, no, she's gonna wad it up and then throw it at the bot.
With blinding speed, Amelia raises a hand and catches the discarded trash, kind of turns it and looks at it for a moment, before electricity runs through her fingers and the bag disintegrates, and just dust falls to the ground.
Ooh, Telly, they can be useful. A mobile trash can. Alrighty, I tire and I bore of this conversation. My mouth shut because I don't like arguing with
Scans
inferiors.
indicate you do not hold any political power or sway within this nation. Your identity could not be verified.
That is because I am like so far above you that your systems weren't built to calculate for me. Anyways, okay, whatever. I don't want to talk to any of you because like it's kind of just I don't see the point. Like you're not going to be around for very long. I don't see the point. So, Telly, what are we doing? Because I'm just going to do my own thing pretty soon. I can't handle much more of this.
Well, Whimsy, Skaaymon, what do you guys want to do?
Skaaymon.
Frankly,
Recalibrating.
oh god, no. What does that mean?
Designation SAS has been located.
Oof.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh no!
Sending message to Designation, the Depressed One.
Nope, we need to go. We need to go now. We need to go fucking now. The bridge is still gone. Okay. What did they do to make the bridge disappear?
A lever by the door.
Lever by the door. Cool. Alright, we need to go. This is not what we signed up for. This is not what our intentions. So, yeah. We go. We go now.
Who did you message?
Designation, the Depressed One. Location
What does that
sent.
mean?
Location sent.
What is the Depressed One?
Location sent.
The Depressed One
Telly's
is
going
most likely...
forward.
Okay, nope, Telly. No. This is not a fight that we can win, not here, not now, and we need to leave before he shows up.
What
not
is the
trapped in this
Depressed One?
place. Zan. Most likely. Given his
Oh, it
bit
definitely
recently.
is.
Given his bit recently, and this is not a fight that we can win in this area, and there's... something's gonna happen.
I have
Telly's-
orders not to allow Designation SAS to leave my sight. You will remain within this premises.
Okay. New plan. You all leave. Now.
No,
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Nope.
we are not
Just-
leaving you.
All will be fine. Just I need you to just trust me. I need you to just trust me for a minute, okay? Can you just...
We don't have a battle map you could bring us to, do you?
Not this session. I will have one next week if you guys don't find a way out of here now.
Telly is going to step forward towards Amelia. And get right up in Amelia's face. How long do we have?
Designation, the depressed one, is on his way.
How long do we have?
Estimated time of arrival. 10 minutes.
Telly's going to try to jam the USB drive into this bot.
Roll athletics. Roll a grapple check.
This is so bad. This is so bad for Telly.
She does get to roll acrobatics against you, which, as just a warning, her acrobatics is insane.
No! You probably win automatically!
What did you get? Ayla, what'd you get?
I got a 7!
Ooh. Yeah, her bonus is higher than that.
That's what I fucking thought!
You know
Telly
what?
tries this and it's just like...
Here's what I'll do. I will give you advantage because she wasn't paying attention.
Hell yeah.
I doubt this advantage is gonna do shit for me, though.
We can...
Oh. 18.
We can hope.
18. You jam the USB into the back of the bot. As you see it immediately begin to reset. Then three other bots within the other three bots within the room raise their blades as you hear all three of them at the same time. Hostile action detected. Eliminating threat.
Shit.
Not hostile. It's not hostile.
And I
don't
say, want to
attempt to like settle this.
Okay, so what do you mean?
He essentially calls out and is like, I fucking, what did you call it? Designation SAS, Skaaymon, will fully surrender to you if you stop this shit and let these two and the vehicle leave the premises alive.
Without Commander Amelia present, they are going on their base programming, which is to eliminate the threat they have detected. I don't want to end session mid-combat, so we're going to end session there.
Shit. Okay, well, this is fine.
Yeah, if Amelia was still present, that might have worked.
It was my plan attempting to do so, but Ayla beat me saying words.
I'm sorry.
This is fine.
However, I will note this. Because you have hard reset two of the bots, both of them are have reverted to their like base programming without having complete access to the intelligence network, which means you have two ABS bots on your side for this fight.
And see, that's exactly what I was hoping for, actually.
Because their base programming has them responding to whoever is the highest command, which would be Telly. So, with that being said, Tori, were you going to say something?
And if we can pin down more and, convert more.
You're not Tori.
Damn.
Okay, I have to go. Goodbye.
Okay.
Sounded like you were going to say something.
I was just going to say, is there any way that I could, get a thing in before we roll initiative? Because, like, I was literally gonna have her attack, but, like, I just didn't know what to do because I don't have, like, the setup of the battle map to see where everyone's positions. I can do that at start of next session.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say, put it in voice to the voiceless, so that we don't forget, but I will allow Whimsy to act. But with that being said, thank you all for coming, for listening to my tale, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now.